How's it going, guys? So today we're going over LeetCode question perform string shifts. So you're given a string contains lowercase English letters in a matrix, which is like a 2D array. Shift, where shift I is equal to direction amount. Direction can be 0 for left shift or 1 for right shift. Amount is the amount by which string to be shifted. A left shift by 1 means remove the first character of S and append it to the end. Similarly, a right shift by 1 means remove the last character of S and add to the beginning. Return the final string after operation. So if your string is ABC, your shift is 0, 1, 1, 2. First, we perform left shift, so basically append the A to the end. So it's gonna be BCA, and then we do a right shift by 2. So we append the last 2 elements to the left of B. So the output will be CAB. So basically you can see that we're given a 2D array of shift. We can just first calculate after all the shift operations what's the final shift, right? Because like this, we left shift by 1 and right shift by 2. Actually, we're only right shift by 1, right? So we can just, instead of doing it individually one by one, we can like go over the 2D array and get the final shift and perform the final shift to our string. Okay, let me just try to code it up. So for I j in shift, so if our I is equal to 1, its right shift, right, is equal to 1, then let's initialize our move to 0. Then our move, let's say, is minus equal to j, and else, so which means I is equal to 0. Our move is plus equal to j. So basically we are calculating how many left shift we have, right? So whenever we see a left shift, we increase our move, and if we see a left shift, we decrease it by j. So the move at the end of the for loop will be the total amount of left shift, right? So but there is a case where there are a lot of left shift, so that the number of left shift actually exceed the amount, the length of the S. In that case, we have to mod that number to understand what's the real left shift, right? So we perform the mod operation by the length of S. So after this operation, we get how many left shift we actually have, right? So for this example, let me put it here. So if our string is ABC and we have to do the left shift by 1, then we get basically BCA, right? Because we append this A to the end. So basically you can see that we're actually performing S. So this is index 1, index 2, right? So basically we're performing this. So whatever is after index 1, and we append whatever is before index 1, right? So this is the case. So so we can just return s I sorry, move, and plus s, what's before the move, right? This should be our answer. But you may wonder, like, if we get a negative number, which means we are actually not doing left shift, we're doing right shift. How do we do that? So for if you do some analysis, you can see that if we are trying to perform right shift by 1, we are actually is equal to performing left shifts by